Hey guys, welcome to my channel, YouTube Success Strategies, where I help you start, build, and grow a YouTube channel. And in this episode, I want to talk to you the difference between passive and active income, making money two different ways, passively or actively. And most of you guys are familiar with active income, and that is you head down to your hardware store, your convenience store, maybe your loaf and jug, and you put in an application, they review your application, and they hire you. Congratulations, you are hired. And you actually start going to work, and you're working day after day, week after week, month after month, and before long you realize what you're essentially doing is you're actually trading your hours for money. And if you don't put in the hours, you don't get the money. And that is an active income. You work one time, and you get paid for working that one time. And a passive income is completely different. And let me tell you, I worked for years and years and years before I actually even knew, there's an option besides working the daily grind, trading my hours for money, and that is called passive income. And here on YouTube, actually, if you get monetized, you start making videos. What you're essentially doing is you're making a video, and then for the rest of your life, you're going to get paid from that video. You keep getting a paycheck every month, month after month after month, on that first video that you actually made. And depending on how good that video is and how many people watch it, you get more or less money. And sometimes you can make a really good video and you can make a lot of money over a long term. It's pretty incredible. And believe it or not, YouTube is not the only place that you can make a passive income. And really, that's what sold me on YouTube, because you've probably heard me say this several times before, where if you actually on YouTube, if you're successful, you can work 1 hour a day and make $1 million a year. I mean, that's what these big YouTubers are actually doing. And actually, that's not essentially correct. What's really happening is you're actually working an hour a day. You make one YouTube video, you put that YouTube video on YouTube, and that eventually, once you get monetized, it eventually starts making money. And at first you'll start making pennies and then dollars, and it kind of builds. And then the next day, what you do is you actually put out another video, and it adds to the first video. Now you have two videos out there that are making money. And then the third day, and then the fourth day, and the fifth day, pretty soon after a week, you have 7 videos out there making money day after day for the rest of your life. And it's really powerful. The more you put out there, the more it really builds and grows. And I would say at this point, I have probably, on my other Animal Adventure YouTube channel, I think I'm almost up to 320 videos. I've been doing it for almost a year now. It's pretty incredible. And I'm not up to $1 million a year, but all those videos are actually working for me in the background. So for example, if I decided, all right, I'm not going to make any more videos, I'm just going to stop right now, I would actually get a small paycheck for the rest of my life, month after month after month. Those videos would keep paying me for just being on YouTube, people watching them. They see the ads, I get actually paid for the ads that people watch. And that is the power of passive income. And really my goal here on YouTube, the goal I really want to get to is I want to get to where I can be making $100,000 a year, or maybe $500,000 a year, and then at that point, if I completely stopped, I would still make a decent paycheck for the rest of my life. I think of it as, this is my retirement plan. This is passive income. And I actually just found out about the passive income side of things, and people have been doing it for a while. I heard, I'd say probably 10 years ago, there was a guy doing passive income, and it sounded almost too good to be true. Some of this stuff is just unbelievable. And what he would do is he would write ebooks. His ebooks were how to make money on the internet, how to make passive income on the internet. And it's essentially what I'm telling you right now. And he would write an ebook, and he would upload it to like Amazon, and then people would buy it and download it. And he was like flying all around the world, just sitting on the beach, writing his ebook and uploading them to Amazon. And now that ebook, year after year after year for the rest of his life, he is going to get a paycheck. It's almost like being a musician. You put out a song, and then everyone pays $1 to have that song on their iPod if it's a really good song. The difference between that is if you're a musician, you have to, I've seen some musicians on YouTube and they ask, well, how do I, make more money? How do I become more popular on YouTube? And you actually have to be a really good musician if you're a musician here on YouTube versus, the regular guy like me, just kind of making YouTube videos. And how do I be how can I make more money on YouTube? And that is to make better content. And I don't have to be a good musician. I don't have to sing. Most people, it doesn't really matter what you look like. You have to provide valuable information that people want to watch, and you get paid for the views. So, for example, if I show you, my master gardening tip, how to really dial in my garden and my soil and everything to grow a specific vegetable, that's what people really want to see. YouTube's like a search engine. They type in the search, how do I grow this vegetable? They come to my channel, they see that video, and I make money, and that's how it works. And really, I would say if you're a musician or if you're doing like a vlog style, really what you're competing with is you're competing with talent, pure talent right there. How interesting is your life if you're doing a vlog style compared to all the other people that are just way more interesting in their lives. You may have an interesting life, but how many people are really going to watch that one person out of all the billions of people on the planet? Versus if you were to provide valuable information, you don't have to be that good. You don't even have to be interesting. You just have to put out some good information that people want to watch. And that's why it's really essential to really hone in on one specific topic and go deep within that topic, and then people can search it out and find you, and you don't really have to be that good. Honestly, that's really the trick on YouTube. And I've actually been doing YouTube for about a year, almost full time now, putting out daily videos day after day, and I found out the further you go, the more you learn about other ways to make a passive income versus an active income. So for example, I started with affiliate marketing, kind of dabbling around in that. And that is essentially what I do is I make an Amazon storefront, and I put a link on my YouTube channel. When people click on the link, they go to my store, and when they actually buy something in my Amazon store, I actually get a commission off of what they buy. And the cool thing about that is I don't have to have a store, I don't have to have merchandise, I don't have to advertise. Amazon's already huge. Everybody trusts Amazon. That's how cool it is. And as long as my store is out there on the internet, linked to my YouTube channel, I'm going to be making money for the rest of my life off of my Amazon storefront. And here's the other cool thing that I've been really looking at, in addition to not only making a passive income on YouTube, making a passive income on my affiliate marketing with Amazon and other stores, but I'm also thinking about doing a photo stock kind of a passive income. So there's a lot of really big companies that all they do online is that they'll take your photos and then they'll advertise them. And then if, say for example, if you're an advertiser and you want a picture of a snake for one of your websites or something like that, you actually can't just go and steal someone's picture. You have to actually pay for the license to use that picture. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually taking some of my pictures of my snakes on my reptile channel, uploading them to some of these like there's like iPhoto stock, and I can't remember the names of them, but if you just type in how to make money with photos online, there's like dozens and dozens of these companies. There's some that are really big, some that are small. And from what I understand, you can actually take one photo that's really good and submit it to multiple sites. And some of these, I was reading how much you actually make per photo, and some of them were anywhere from $5 to $80 every time someone buys the rights to use your photo. So they don't actually, it's not like a product where you take a product and you make something like a sweater and then you post it on the internet and someone buys that sweater. Oh, now you have to make another one. This is completely different. This is where you take a picture, you upload it. Now that same picture, you can sell it over and over and over and over, and you still have the picture for sale. It just kind of blows me away how that's kind of the passive income on the photography side. So if you're thinking about doing YouTube, you're thinking about getting out of the day grind, let me tell you, this is where it's at. Passive income. You can do an ebook, you can do YouTube, affiliate marketing, you can do photographs. And I'm thinking of really stepping up my game on the photographs and investing in a semi-pro camera, because every single video that I put out, I need a thumbnail, and I'm taking some really good thumbnails sometimes, and I'm like, hey, why can't I use that thumbnail to post on another website where I can actually make money off my photos passively again and again and again for the rest of my life? I mean, that's what we're talking about here on YouTube, is making money, passively, where if something happens to me, if I become disabled, or, I can't do videos, or if something happens to me, if I pass away, here's my will. This is all the income I'm still making. I'm not trading my hours for income here on YouTube and all the other platforms that I can actually make a passive income on. So hopefully you learned something. This is kind of brand new to me. I've only really stumbled into it in the last year on how I can make the passive income. I've seen other people do it with ebooks, and I'm like, I don't really have enough content in my mind to sit down and write an ebook, and actually I can actually do it now that I've been doing YouTube and all these other platforms for a while. But when you first hear about it, you're like, I don't think I can write an ebook. But all this other stuff, especially with photos, some of them you can just take your smartphone, the app's right on there, you take a picture with your smartphone, upload it, and there you go. You're making money off that photo for a long time. And let me tell you, you can instantly be an amateur photographer, and I've seen some people make some pretty good money in the background. It might be even a little bit easier than YouTube, but YouTube is my major platform. All these other platforms are kind of the support kind of around my YouTube, and it's kind of like one thing leads to another. You do YouTube and you have enough views to drive the traffic to qualify for affiliate marketing. You're making thumbnails already, you might as well upload some of those pictures and make some money in the background. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.